G'day, welcome to Board Game Backers, brought to you by Liberty Guild Gaming. Today we are playing 20 Strong, and we are playing with the Too Many Bones expansion. So, and I'm going to flip it over here, so we remember the flow and how things are going. We are on day 0, so let's move on to day 1. And use this battle here, this encounter, and we have a clay golem. All dice applied to this baddie are banished and increase the die for 1. So we've got our stats over here. I'm playing with patches because I do like how patches increases her heart rate as she goes along, and I do like her backup sort of plan ability. So it's been a little while since I've played, so hopefully I'll get this good. And let's go play with some low end dice as well and see if we can start filling up our backup plan here quite early. So I can roll up to 2 times. And right off the bat, I will use you to put here, and I can apply this hit, and I'm going to roll this one more time, and there we go. Just hoping maybe to get that one. So after we've done that, we apply the dice, we suffer the damage. No damage is suffered, no after effects here, except for the after effect being that any dice placed on here is banished. So let's put that over here. Exhaust all the die that I didn't use. And then we move on to what's called the recover dice step. So I'll recover this one here, put it back in my dice pool, gain the item reward here, which is an instant. That allows me to recover up to 2 dice now. And then we clean up, discard any defeated enemies. And I've completed this. So I'm gonna put this over here, and then Mr. Barnacle here. There we go. And discard you over here. So I'm not too sure what you can see, so I'm going to put you over here as well. Actually, we're going to put it all underneath Mr. Barnacle here. And Mr. Barnacle here is as advantageous to get as many of these encounters as possible. Anything that survives gets flipped over and becomes part of the battle against Mr. Barnacle here. And you can't inflict any damage on him until all the tentacles are taken out. So what I did forget to do is at the start of the battle, +1 at the start of the battle from the previous one, and didn't get anything that was reduced. So moving on to day 2. And do I want to scout this one over here? And because I won the battle, I can do a couple of things. I can scout or gain a heart. I am going to go with gaining a heart. I am. There we go, I'm looking pretty healthy. And now we move on to the start. So +1 to the day counter, which we've already done. And I'm taking on 2 baddies this time. So why not 1 and 2 over here. Gain another heart just before the battle. Got here, if this baddie is +1 for each other face-up pause. Face-up also includes what's up here and anything that you scout. In this case, the reason on this baddie is equal to the highest damage on any face-up baddie. So he is now 2. I get to slide up 2 exhausted dice into my backup plan. And this one over here is in the first roll step of each engagement, banish 1 die rolled. Okay, so it's a good idea for me to take him out if I can. I'll use my red one now that I can. I like to use my blue, my purple, and why not get another blue in there too. And let's see how we go. Cool. I'm going to use this one here and take this one out. And I've got one more attack. I am going to go and use another purple die, I reckon. There we go. Cool. You got another dice roll here, using this one here. Oh, we're just reading this properly. I'll have to banish a die by doing another engagement. So you can have multiple different engagements inside the one battle. So rather than killing this one, I have chosen to attack, and I'll have to banish 1 more die. Apply these 2 here, finish him off over here. Cool. Now we go on to the suffer damage stat. There is no suffering of damage. No after effects are in play. Exhaust the dice. So let's go and exhaust this dice here. And recover the die, so I can recover up to 2 die. So I'm going to recover these 2 here. And now gain the item here. So in this case, I can select 2 exhausted die. So I'm going to do this, because these are now exhausted. And complete my backup plan here. So I get to flip this over. Here, increase each of these stats by 1. So, and this one is 3. And there we go. This one stays the way it is. These ones here immediately get exhausted. There we go. So I've done that one, and this one also gets a +1 as well. So that becomes a 4. There we go. That's day 2 taken care of. Question is do I want to scout or +1? I am going to go with a scout this time and move this one up. Okay, this one is saying I can either +1 baddie to get it removed or discard a tyrant and then +1 to this roll here. That's very, very tempting. That is, let's go to day 3. And I am going to go with taking on the 3 baddies. I am 1, 2, and 3. So this one over here, this baddie is +1 for each face up axe. There is no face up axe. Excellent. This one here, at the end of the first apply die step of each engagement, I've got a -1 heart. So it'd be a good idea to take him out. And here, at the end of this suffer damage step, if the baddie is defeated and any other baddie is left undefeated, this baddie just simply comes back. So I'm going to leave that one right there. And let's get our dice ready. I can bring back at least 4, so I'm pretty happy with that. There we go. And the start of each battle, +1 to the heart, and I also get to recover 1 die. So I will recover this one here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see how we go, shall we? And I was also going to grab one of these. Which one do I want? I'm going to go with the green one. There we go. Oh, nice. So I've slot you in here. I've got a 2. So I could use that one to take him out. I do have a 3. So I am going to go and grab a green one. I can do this up to 3 times. Keep in mind, at the end of the first apply dice step of each engagement. So I'm just going to quickly check the rules on over here, just quickly. To my knowledge, I think each time I roll, it's another engagement. Roll, apply dice, each time you apply, then repeat the strategy step, and then suffer damage. Oh, okay, so I can actually repeat the strategy step. Each repeat is considered a new strategy phase with the same engagement. Oh, okay, so I can actually re-roll this and not take any damage. But just keep in mind, because this is my first one, I do get to take the first damage, so at the end of the first apply step. So I've already applied 1 die, and now going for the second roll. See how I go. Excellent. I will put you here. And I'm going to exhaust this one and turn this one into a 2. And put you over here. And I am going to get 1 more. For one last time. 1, 2, 3. I'm pretty much guaranteed that I'm going to get 1 in there. So 1, 2, 3. Excellent. So I'm going to apply that one over there. Apply this here. And I'm going to immediately use this one. And turn that into a 2. And then use these ones over here. So now I've got 2, 3, 2, and 3. I've taken them all out within the 3 steps. At the end of the apply step, I'll lose 1 health. And go down to the suffer damage. I do, when you get reduced into the suffer damage step, you may recover 1 dice. I didn't actually take any damage during the suffer damage step. It just, this icon here, which is called during the apply dice step. So I actually suffered damage beforehand. So that isn't in effect. Any after effects? No. Let's exhaust all this dice here. Let's tilt them so we know that they've been defeated. Recover dice, I can recover up to 4. So 1, 2, 3, and I will grab that one. 4 dice, gain an award. I get 2 scouts, so I'm going to scout here. So that one's done. This one here is allowing me to do a +1 over here. And just keep in mind, I do have this when gaining an award, you know, plus it by twice. So you know what? I'm actually going to use that to plus that by 2 times and get up to 5. So that is done. There we go, we're on to day 4 at the moment. I can't take him on until we get to day 8. I've got quite a few dice over here that are exhausted, so I'm trying to get some of those things back. So at day 4, I am going to go... that's a hard one, because I've only got 3 green dice, and the rest are over here. So... and... I am going to take these ones on over here, and baddie point, and yeah, there we go. 1, 2, 3, and now 4 bad guys. At the start of each battle, -2 to any other active baddie to a minimum of 1. Okay, these would just simply go to 1, any one of them. -1 heart for each time you slot a die in your backup plan. Okay. At the end of the first engagement of the battle, -1. And skip the recovery die step. Oh, okay, that's nasty, that one over there. Okay, so the question is how do I want to do this? Knowing that whatever I commit here, I won't be able to get back. Just keep that in mind. So we're going to battle. Oops, sorry. 6 over here, and I am going to recover a green one, and I'm going to save these ones for this one over here. So let's just grab these here, and it's like 1 exhausted die, recover 1 die. Okay, so I've got recover 1, recover 1. So if I take him out, I'll at least get 2 dice back. Okay. There we go. Cool. I'm going to slot you here. Each time you slot a die in your backup plan, -1 health. Cool. There we go. And I'm going to use this one right away. And just take him out. And I get to roll again. I'm going to use you this time. Oh, got another 2. Get rid of that one. And put you here, because I won't be able to recover you later. And I might take you out, because this one here, at the start of the battle, -2 of any other activated to a minimum of 1. So that one is gone. So let's tilt these across, like so. And suffer damage. So I suffer 2 damage from him. So that brings me down to 3. And when you lose a heart during the suffer damage, you may recover your weakest die. Thank you. There we go. Exhaust all the dice here. Thank you. Recover any dice. Unfortunately, during the special here, it's still in effect even if I've defeated him. So I don't get to recover any of those. Slot 1 exhausted die into your backup plan. Oh, thank you. I'll do that. There we go. However, I do get to recover 1 die with that one. And this one here is an item with this little triangle here. In an After Effects step, ignore all after effects of that baddie for that step. Nice, cool. So we're on to the second battle now. At the start of each battle, this is still the same battle. So, and I am going to go and try to finish this guy off. I can do 4. So, there we go. And happy with that. Here we go. We got 1, 2, and 3, 4. There we go. And I'll put you here. So, excellent. Move that over here. There's no suffer damage step, no after effect at all. Now let's go exhaust our dice. There we go. and gain the item, so I get to recover 1 die. So let's say this one here. And I now get to recover, remove the defeated enemy, and recover all my dice. So I get to recover up to 4. I'm gonna go 1, 2, and 3, 4. 4 dice. So there we go. Excellent. Now we're moving on to day 5 over here. I am choosing to gain a heart rather than to scout. And I'm going to go and take on this counter here. Doesn't add any more bad guys, but allows me to use my my greens and my yellow dice. So we're up to day 5. So here we go, taking on our first 5-point baddie. At the start of each engagement, -1 if there are any other face up. No, there isn't. Excellent. And also get to add to my dice roll. So at the start of the battle, add 1. Grab and recover a die. Doesn't actually necessarily say your weakest die, so I will grab this one here. There we go, and can't commit any other dice except for the greens and yellows. So let's see how we go. And right off the bat, that's 1, and I need 4. So I'm going to re-roll that. Woo! And getting a bit nervous now. I am going to go use this one here and make that a 2. And let's see how we go on this one. And I'm going to use this one, make that a 2, replace that, put that down there. During the applied dice step, change all DDR unapplied dice to the color matching this dice. Oh. Excellent. So I didn't actually have to use this one necessarily. So it says all of the same color. So pretty much everything attack becomes a double. Keep that in mind, shall we? Excellent. So this one is being beaten. So there we go. Place to read your effect. There we go. He's taken care of. There we go. And recover my dice. I can recover up to 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And yeah, why not? I'll just go green this time. There we go. Excellent. So that has also been beaten. Now we're on to day 6. And I've got an encounter over here saying rolling any number of dice from your dice pool and attempt to roll damage greater than 6 minus your strategy die. If you succeed, +1. If you fail, -1. Oh, okay, so I simply have to just roll 1. You may slot misses into your backup plan. Oh, cool. So let's interesting. Well, and what happens to the dice? Rolling any number of dice from your dice pool, attempt to roll damage. If you fail, you may slot misses into your back. Exhaust all other dice rolled. So I can either go for like a 1 out of 5 chance, or go for one of these. And you know what? I'm going to go with one of these because I can probably get that later. Because it doesn't get banished; it simply just gets exhausted. So 1. There we go. Greater than 6. Roll damage greater than 6 minus that. So 5, 1. Greater than 6 minus 1. So attempt to roll damage greater than 6 minus that. So 5. So I just need to roll 1 or 2. So on that note, then I will roll this one here as well. And I got 2. I'm not too sure. I'm not very good with my maths. So greater than 6 minus 5, so it's 5. So I just need to get greater than 1. So that means I do need to roll 2 dice. Okay, cool. So got my 2 dice. I've beaten that. +1 over here. So now I'm a 6. And I did lose 2 fairly powerful dice. So wow. Cool. So I'll grab this one, pull it aside, put it here. We're on to day 7 here. And at the start of the battle, choose the baddie with the highest health. No doubles can be applied to it. Okay. And then that will bring me to day 8. So let's do that, shall we? 5 and 6 at the start of the battle. Recover a die. Thank you. And it is 7. So I'm going to go 5. 1, 2. So hopefully we'll survive this. There we go. And the baddie with the highest health, which is this one. So all doubles to this baddie are banished during the exhaust dice step. So that's as long as if I do doubles on him. So let's go with the 5. Let's go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, and why not? I'll grab one of these as well. See how we go. The first one off the bat. Hey, we got it 2. And 2. And I'm going to use you and make you a 2. Oh, probably too early to do that at the moment. So I'm going to grab this 2 here. And I don't really want it. Anything here gets banished. So why not? I will put you here. I'll allow you to be banished. Not ideal. I'm going to grab another dice. Cool, got another twofer. So I am faces and fishes baddies can have a maximum of 1 die of each pool. Okay, don't have. Oh, I do have one of those. Can have a maximum of 1 die of each color. Oh, okay, interesting. Cool, and this one here at the end of the first engagement of the battle, -1 here. Okay. There we go. That's second roll. Whoa, that's really bad. And third roll, you know what? Why not? Make you a 2 as well. Make you a 1. And hopefully, there we go. We're going to get rid of you and make you a 2. That's him gone, and that is him gone. There we go. Done. Okay, all baddies to this are banished, so they are banished. So, and let's exhaust all this dice here. Thank you. Let's go and recover dice. I can recover up to 5. So 1, let's grab that one. 2, 3, 4, and 5 dice. There we go. Excellent. Gain an item, so I get to +1, which is no good to me. So there we go, and it's an instant, so there we go, put it back there. At the end of the first engagement, -1. Oh, that is kind of cool. So I do have to -1 for this effect here at the end of the first engagement, and then I get to gain it back. That actually worked out really well. So thank you. Recover up to 2 dice. So let's do that. Thank you. Get rid of you. And another +1, but no good to me. Excellent. So that is done. We are now up to day 8 here, and we can now actually take on the barnacle. So here it states, collect all tyrant encounters, deal an encounter stack, and place them tentacle side up in the active area with this barnacle. These are barnacle's tentacles. Tentacles are non-tyrant baddies. Okay, so let's see if we've got anything left in here. We do. We've got 1. So let's flip him over here. After the surface damage step, this baddie is defeated. Flip him over. What do we have? Hits cannot be applied to barnacle until all the barnacles have been defeated. At the start of each engagement, if barnacle is the only active baddie, choose one of the following options below and discard 3 in any order. So coming to your stats or items. So it's a good way to actually really reduce your health and your stat deck. And woof. Cool. Okay, let's do this. And I am going to go. And there we go. If all defeated. Yay. Cool. I'm going to roll all of these and let's see how we go, shall we? Let's see if we can. We've got 8, 9, 10 health here. So let's go. Cool. We have 2 straight off the bat. He's gone. Cool. And let's add you here. And let's add you here potentially. And get rid of you. Make you a 2. Okay. And let's go again, shall we? That first roll. Got to get 6 more, guys. Woo! Look at that. Boom, boom. 6. And you know what? And 7, 8. You know what? Why don't we banish these 2 here and just go for an overkill. And just make these go 2, 2. That's 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 damage. And Mr. Barnacle is, so we go down and suffer damage step. We don't suffer anything. No after effects. We exhaust all our die. We cover up to die, so we can cover up to 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Gain any additional items, which we don't. And discard all defeated baddies. There we go. There we go. Here we have it. That is Too Many Bones, 20 strong. So hopefully there was no rules gooses here and that we played correctly. We've got our banished dice, our exhausted dice over here, got some dice here. And I do enjoy playing with Patches. I find that she does have a bit of a distinct advantage when her heart can go up and you can recover a die. So generally at the start, I try to get the backup plan flipped over, completed and flipped over as quickly as I can so I can just keep recovering die each and every time. And if I take damage, more dice get added to the pool. So that way when I first Barnacle, I can just go hard at it and just roll on my dice and just do a cascading amount of damage. So thank you very much for watching. This has been Board Game Backers, brought to you by Liberty Guild Gaming. And have yourself a good day and just keep on gaming. Bye.